The hell? I'm gonna have the Wizard Princess readjust this coming up. Oh boy. Let's see. This right there. This up and ready. Guide. Ultra Instinct also was a pinch foolish right there. You ain't gonna fucking was get through it. Hilarious. Hilarious. Lightning move right there? That's not bad. They got Marvel Rivals actually was a Deadpool was here now. Shit. That's actually was pretty wild there, y'all. Wasn't expecting that. Alright everyone, this is actually gonna be before updates, so I gotta get this actually out the way. Kinda have to get the event done, also potentially get some stuff out the way. During the event actually be done later. I'm not too worried about that. Gotta finish some stuff coming up too. We got Princess was the place up there. Also Princess get this up and running, also Princess out the way. So hi everyone. Welcome back to another gameplay in Genshin Impact Part 1460. I have a Comtails guy, Nightmare0XRanma's. We are back here again with some more Genshin Impact. We're gonna complete this as this bad boy before the update's gonna happen. So yeah. Gonna have to come back here also Princess was to finish this last episode of actually Genshin Impact 1459. We were digging through ruins. Actually was a freaking memories and everything. Gotta sit down also Princess was getting this freaking was a perk. Grab your snacks for your food, grab your badge, get for your goods, your push for a plug and blanket, and get coffee also to watch was complete this freaking event. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Don't tell me I gotta do this all over again. Shit. Gotta hear the dialogues all over again, huh? She's got manipulated, but then it was a bitch go against each other. Talk to the EF chief. What the hell? Gotta talk to these fucking bums again. Like, hey, we're gonna purchase that damn war. Was it that fucking well there because y'all fucking stole it? And we're gonna gotta make sure that y'all regret that crap too. This is all just freaking spotted.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
Turner was a Princess fucking fan was a meeting right there, so it was my PS5 doesn't go to Super Saiyan God mode.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made. If not, I'd be very disappointed.
Dude, you need fucking Wizard Prince sheep that shit right there. I live in Wizard Prince a place with sand, it's gonna get rusted. Like yo old ass there.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people.
Freaking girl was saying them up.
The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Eab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong, beginning in obscurity and moving to prosperity. You're the only ones who defied the trend.
And also, Princess was still the one to change. Today's drink was actually was orange juice. I finished my apple juice, I think, last time. I think also Princess Ball was some soy milk. Also, Princess some juice, so other perks. So yeah, and we got also Princess Cheetos here, not too much though. Thing off of that.
So you do know who you're dealing with?
Of course she does. She's an information gatherer.
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut. But it looks like you have control over it now.
Forcefully. Phoneization was in charge of was close to max, that's good.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
No.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom.
Huh. Keyword.
Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eab control is built on top of some ancient ruins.
Big boy stood
These
up.
ruins are of great archaeological interest to the Academia. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering 50 million mora in return for excavation rights.
And everything for it, too.
50 million?
Uh-huh.
No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low, don't you think?
What you're doing is a little lower than that, buddy.
Don't get greedy, Iab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
And Princess was a preach was saying it was a high ground right there.
So what if it was?
Oh, and then actually was Prince Bruce some fucking crap. They're gonna surround her. Yep. Fucking bunch of was freaking dogs.
As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
Yeah, the quarter was a picture. Was it 30? I was gonna say something was different about that.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia.
Did this fucking clown even know they had the Mahamacha? Those are the freaking strong was the fighters as well.
You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
Look at that damn smirk.
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor of staying a while and enjoying some Iab hospitality?
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together, in celebration of this momentous occasion.
And she uses the opportunity to purchase again information. How much time left was until next update? Hey Subaru. From what I'm looking, almost like for me it's gonna be like 3 hours. Because Princess once 4 o'clock hits, then it's gonna automatically was a Princess was it goes to the
Chief, it's an emergency.
It's gonna go to update, and I can't access this anymore. Sadly, as the new dawn happens, Princess was it. These guys are in trouble.
It's the Unut.
Hey, what's up?
They've taken the well.
The hell? Who took the fucking well? Lazy? Yeah. Aisha? Sorry. I can't pronounce. Everyone should know this right now. I'm only good at remembering was it print pictures and stuff. I'm not good at pronouncing words. Because my pronunciation is actually just trash.
What?
Because my pronunciation makes even comedians also pronunciation was people just giggle here and there.
Don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yeah, the updates are gonna happen in a few hours. I'll try to get was it Asia? Oh, you mean Asia server? I thought I heard Asia server is actually already done. I'm not playing on Asia server, Subaru. I'm playing on North America.
Yes, Chief.
I think what was it? They already got it, right? I think coming up, they should already got theirs already.
I have every confidence in the Iab's military superiority, and yet.
So you guys got it ready? Like, what was it? You guys got Completed now, right? Because I'm not playing Protection in Asia. I'm playing in North America right now. I still have just a few hours. I'm pretty much we're behind. You guys actually are ahead of us.
Well, what is it?
Oh boy.
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence. Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
The hell? Already right now too? Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get complete everyone. However, Prince, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be guaranteed, because last time I actually was pulled for the damn weapons. I got Xilonen's weapon? Yeah. So I'll try to get Complina first, and then I'm gonna try pull for a weapon afterwards. Maybe 2 weeks from now, but I can't promise you on that because I got things to pay and also whatnot. I also gotta get some more equipment, also help my family out. So yeah.
I don't think so.
Didn't y'all pretty much actually also get the update done? Cause I thought after this one, pretty much didn't they say that once you finish the update request right here, you could get like Traveler's actually alternate costume. Wherever am I from? I'm in the States. Oh my word! I said I'm from North America. I'm not gonna go delve into that there.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders.
Boy.
If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
That dude fucking sounded like he was actually fucking terrified. Can't go through the details right there, Lazy.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this.
You're from India? Cool. Got a buddy there, that's traveling around too. Sorry, but yeah, state. Can't say any more than that. Because, again, internet, don't want Prince people, Prince actually get spawned on and everything. Because lately the internet's actually been going crazy, especially over here. It's up in flames right now.
That well is ours. And so is the Mora.
Yeah, sure, right there was it, Arif.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
You don't understand? Oh, crap. Yeah, it's my way of actually just gonna try and get things out the way and done. Isn't that guy's armor freaking glitching there? Oh my word, good job, Genshin.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Yeah, this is how I speak sometimes, but if anything else, I'll speak super fast. Because pretty much English, that's just part of calm talk, please. Can't! I gotta get this done.
Much obliged.
Because I don't have I'm on a time limit right now. I would love to speak calmly, but apparently we can't do that.
All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
Yeah, because you love being manipulated. Your new sub right there? Yeah, I appreciate it. Sorry if I can't slow down sometimes, because again, Genshin likes to be tight-fisted. Glad to meet me? Yeah, glad to meet you too.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the EAB, yes?
Oof, you cunning Princess woman, you, Nefer.
The EAB are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region.
I'm gonna put up a different stream before an update actually happens. I gotta finish Resident Evil 4 remake as well. Apparently, there's a lot of updates happening right now. Marvel Rivals actually brought out Deadpool. I think there's a new update for some other games. I'll have to double check what they are.
So let me ask you, Chief, if you were the Academia, what would you do?
I think this is based on the past because she has like the Sumeru, I think was an earpiece from the Academia. So they're gonna talk to their Archon. Excuse me. So I think this was not pretty much now. This is a flashback, I think. Excuse me.
Kill them all, of course.
Jeez.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The EAB have held back our academic pursuits for too long, and our patience is wearing thin.
She's saying them all up.
At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can be seen to be intervening in desert affairs. I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from.
What? Please remember your subscribership mode. Also, more viewers will visit your channel. You think so lazy? No, not gonna do that. Because pretty much there are trolls actually online, so pretty much we have to get rid of them. I knew pretty much was a filter, was it that? Sorry to pretty much do that, and also pretty much admit that right now, but that's how I'm actually doing things from now on. Last time we did that was a playing time a few years back. It didn't work. You understand when you have to actually manage an account or two.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, it'd start a bloody war.
Yeah. And also pretty much it's gonna be a bunch of freaking food for the freaking scorpions and monsters out there. Yeah, the reason why the subscribers mode is actually on as well is due to the fact that pretty much was that there's a bunch of pretty much people online that just comes into the stream. Also pretty much actually not just was it annoys actually was it other people, but also pretty much me and folks that pretty much that was it that want to watch the stream. So sorry y'all. Pretty much like over the 5 years of Genshin and also gameplays, a lot of people have been coming to harass actually was it not just me but also my other pretty much viewers. So it's like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. It's time to pretty much actually not just to take responsibility but also get rid of them if they pretty much actually was a pretty much come in and do that. And so if they don't want to print subscribe to the was a stream, also print was a watch it, then by all means I'm not going to stop him, because I got my things I got to do, and I cannot print actually was it have print actually losers and also idiots in here. Sometimes the word is actually enough is enough that we just don't want to deal with print actually disrespectful people.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The Unot have always had strained relations with the Iab, which makes you our natural allies. Natural allies? Weren't the Iab your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. And now look at you. You're at each other's throats.
Do I know Hindi? No. I know Princess was it I know for sure the Prince some of my family members actually watch was it India Prince drama movies. I'm not I don't watch was it those movies as much as they do, but I know Princess only a few. Sorry. If anything else, I'm actually was it Prince still trying to learn some things here and there.
Let me be clear.
And
the
other
Academia
languages.
wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers of the desert in this matter. We are asking for excavation rights to that well, and our offer is 50 million mora.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Damn mercenaries.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well, and the mora's yours. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe anything.
I think was it isn't Trailer and also Prince was it Yohada's watching this? No, it's Llama, yeah. It's Llama and also Prince I think Ether is actually watching her actually do this, and then was it they're keeping quiet as they're observing Prince what's going on. I would love to study multiple languages if I have time, but the problem is that I'm working full time along with streaming. So yeah, I want to get this out the way and get the 500 premium gems. Bird! I think that's a raven. Oh yeah, that's when the genocide actually happened. So she led them princesses together, and was it they did the work for her. Yeah, she was, I think, was the reason why, well, this happened. Eventually, was it, she's losing it.
Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special at all.
You could have chose the princess to get out the damn freaking was a sand. Well, and also princess there no man was alive, but I guess that it's difficult because pretty much there's people that well, either one of princess she was a protector or was it their way of life, or they pretty much was it they don't want to move on, or they're stuck on something they just don't know.
The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive. but you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
I think the silhouette behind her actually is Yohara, Ether, Paimon, and Llama, and the rest of the characters.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
Aren't you supposed to be quiet? What the hell?
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
What's done is done.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
You got this, Yohara. It's actually your time to shine.
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic.
How do we get out of here?
So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Alma, you tired?
Yes. If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
The hell?
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead.
I think there's a Tula was a princess who was a place. Is this the situation about to reach? Is this situation about to reach a conclusion?
Yes.
Really? A temple? That's where this story ends? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
I've been was this in a place with a friend was from the desert before. Messy, but pretty much actually was it really pretty helpful.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says. I never wanted to believe it, but looking back now, I'm as desert as they come.
But you grew out of it, though. Just by using them, you pretty much actually ascended them. They chose actually not to was to get out. You did.
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us there?
My biggest trade secret of all.
Isn't that where she get the cat and also her powers?
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from. The power to peer into other people's minds.
Or things.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
Don't underestimate Prince Frostmoon science. They actually pretty much got a lot of information, ancient texts and everything as well.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something to do with King Deshret.
And the 7 pillars actually served him. They're actually major figures actually was in the desert belief system too.
Sounds impressive.
I have connections with some friends with connections to this stuff, especially with Anubis.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
I thought that we also saw Princess Anubis with electro power surrounding it. It was a tomb or something. Is that where he's buried? I forgot that was either that was an event or Princess is buried at the bottom of the sands.
That's Boss Neff for ya. She knows everything.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
Oh shit.
What about him? Is he a big deal or something?
He's the guardian of actually like the ancient texts, as well as pretty much information from the desert.
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it that way.
You sure know your stuff.
Please, this is the bare bone basics. Save the flattery. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in. With any luck, that's our exit just up ahead.
I think the thing about these desert dwellers that Prince they are cursed to Prince actually was a Prince staying there because I think if anyone did Dia's actually story quest, a bit of spoilers, Dia's actually so-called adopted father Prince actually was burned it Prince something or destroyed something in one of the pyramids where I think they have records also information about the other person. Dia Princess she escaped and was a princess without being recorded, so in a way she's free, but her father isn't. So her father Princess she decided Princess was destroyed that, and I think he wanted to either atone for his sins or Princess things he's done. And I think pretty much he wanted Princess to give Dia freedom that he didn't have, and I think he actually did a noble cause despite being a mercenary. And I think that pissed off a lot of Princess the other mercenaries and also desert dwellers, and they despise him to death. But when Dia Princess knew about it, I think she finally realized that her adopted father, Princess, was a saved them. And speaking of that too, for the people who don't know about Dia's backstory, Dia may be a mercenary that's actually just freely Prince taking commission here and there, but Dia is also pretty much saving kids as well, because in one of the trailers, I think was it when you see Dia, she actually pretty much saves these young girls actually and also brings them in, I think, to either her friend's place so they can grow up, also Princess get away from the harsh environment or things that they're going through, and they're protected. Don't know about the boys though, but I do know it's actually was the girls in the trailer, from what I remember. Continue exploring. Yeah, word of advice as well for the people that pretty much think that was it's just subscribers and everything. If you pretty much bring in and allow Princess was a crappy people into your stream and whatnot, that's your fault. And if you don't want that, Princess was a buckle up, and also Princess prepare was it for what the internet also Princess your disappointment's coming. It's not a lot of people don't want to hear this, but when you grow up, and also me, it was a bunch of people not just online but in real life. Some people Princess can be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna admit that right now. And I've actually had my fair share already. And eventually, if their Princess started coming here, Princess trying to say, boss around with some things here and there, it's actually not just rude, but very disrespectful. The hell, Yohara? So forgive me for what was Princess subscribers on, but again, your account and also Princess your streams are your responsibility. So don't Princess just assume that Princess you could just put up anything on YouTube, because YouTube will Princess will look at it, also Princess verify, as well as Princess see what's going on in it. And if they don't like it, they're gonna get rid of it. It's not me, everyone. I'm using Princess just like everyone else with Google, also YouTube, and also whatever YouTube has connections with. And if you don't want to get in trouble, don't bring trouble.
I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance.
Just pretty much just calm down and learn. I think that's Urban Anubis, right? No, that's Ego, yeah. Isn't that, was it Jehudi?
I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but I've never seen anything like it before.
A statue with the head of a bird.
Looks like something out of Ash King Dash's mausoleum.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King.
What the
One of
fudge?
the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that he, the Crocodile King, and the Goat King were the 3 retainers of King Deshret.
Did you also seem to forget that apparently they bicker at each other non-stop as well?
Let's take a look.
I thought the Jehudi was Prince the bird there. Well, I might be wrong. I know Anubis was a jackal, that's for sure. Because he was harder than he's harder was Princess to miss. I think after this was this freaking event, we get 500 Primo Gems, but I gotta get this out the way. The fuck? Oh, it's a cat. I think in ancient was Prince Egypt and
It's just
whatnot.
Ashru.
So, all is well?
Egyptians used to worship cats, was it Prince? Because I think cats were like, was it the ones that Prince could stop mummies right there.
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
Uh-huh.
You sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Oh shit. Yeah, explain that. Oh shit. Cut his hand off. You could have just cut the hand off, my dude. The gloom hand. It's pulling right into the freaking sand. Uh-oh, I think he knows.
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Oh shit. Oh, that's Dory's necklace. Isn't that Dane?
How repulsive.
He's just posing. What the hell? Uh-oh. Jeez. That was too close. The jiggle physics? The hell? Oh gosh. Yeah, don't mind that. Supernatural was a problems requires supernatural solutions, everyone.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I?
Too close. You certainly did, thank you.
It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt. Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsliv. Were you helping get them out?
He freaking shot down on, was it? Revier's actually attacked there.
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Well, thanks, Sasuke. I appreciate it.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
At least he's noble and also some other Karians. Not like the fucking king who actually lost his fucking, was it mind and his balls.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
And his fucking life as well.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir, it seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
He was actually prone to, I think he sensed because actually his heart there, due to the fact that she was playing around with it.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
It's a connection, I think, with his body parts.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
So he's a tracker then.
No wonder.
He's like a damn... I think that's why in the chess pieces, he was actually shaped as a wolf. In other words, he's a cleanup crew, but he also actually knows where someone or something's at and be able to get them.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Huh. Ah, sure.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King.
Ah.
You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Iab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later, I enrolled in the academia, where some new information came to light. The Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million mora. The Iab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe.
Well, the Prince actually were stalking that and weren't going to share it, so of course they'll fight to the death of it. Without Prince laws or Prince rules, regulations, then of course people will kill each other for what they can get to Prince to survive longer than the other sides.
The final blow to the Iab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Iab fled and have been scattered to the winds ever since. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and there he made a deal with me.
Another thing about tribes as well, one. Tribes, when tribes actually form, tribes actually will fight to their death to actually get what they want. And tribes actually are much more violent to actually than what people expect.
This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth, but I don't believe that's the full story.
There's a price for that too, isn't it? Because in Fullmetal Alchemist and also Brotherhood, if you see the truth, sometimes you go crazy. And sometimes don't recover from it either. It's not just about seeing, but believing, but also knowing about it. And the truth can hurt. Think about how you will.
Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's. Full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies. But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
Looks like Deans knows a lot more than he's actually laying on.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
And that's not fair. That's actually a real pretty thing. Favoritism pretty actually eventually gives like Daisy also pretty was an effort says, just a few people or things to pretty actually a head start or even pretty actually a gift or two. But that also comes at a cost, while everyone else is just pretty actually was a fodder.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned.
The heart's still also inside that chess piece of hers. Before long, the group was actually getting in the office. And those who were too busy with Prince came back. Oh, actually, Prince has his own place.
Thank you all for being here.
I'm not much of a cat person, but Prince the cat's tame also Prince well and also a good kitty, then great. Don't Prince just taking wild animals, everyone. Make sure y'all Prince take care of them. Also Prince wash them, and Prince please Prince bring them to a vet or to disease. Also get rid of them as well, because you keep Prince animals that Prince are not purified or clean, or even Prince vaccinated. They'll eventually Prince go pretty much from bad to worse, and you don't want that. Oh crap baskets. Crap baskets. Worst common cosmic ever? What the hell? Hey man, how you doing?
As promised, I did some further investigating into the Reicher of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed.
And even though it wasn't easy.
The Reicher of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Conrian subject who served the Vinster King. I will now share the important details of his story. Please save any questions or comments for the end.
Is that the same Irmisol as actually as the stupid prince was it tree that we saw with the Whisker and Moosh? Never narrates actually Rerir's actually backstory to the group. At the Vinster's actually King's was Behest, he actually got intelligence also assassinated descendants of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Unwilling to actually take down his beloved the Lindis, who was secretly actually Crimson Moon was Prince Heritage herself. He then got dragged into court politics. Void for years actually voice which spoke to him actually of his fate was like a reflection of the moon. Though he could disturb actually the waters against some temporary relief, he was powerless to erase it entirely. In contrast, Ririr's own life was actually like a reflection of a broken moon. Once the stormy winds actually a fate blew across the water surface, it was utterly destroyed and also was a prince tampered. The Loners actually smuggled away a piece of the moon before disappearing through that mysterious portal. It was passed down actually through the ages, finally falling into the hands of the knave. But what lies actually on the other side of that portal? Is it really a whole other world? Or is the princess was a different domain altogether? The Lotus actually never actually had the chance to share what she found there. Neither were actually who found her in it.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
And he's getting stronger. Perhaps was it not just from the moons themselves, but maybe from the abyss too.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions.
Or Princess is freaking slaughter and onslaught on the damn was it the world Tavet.
No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives in Notcry.
Eventually, if we don't stop him, it's going to be
more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tavat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
Especially when Prince was we just witnessed here, now it's getting worse.
A question for Miss Columbina.
What's next?
Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Where does that lead to?
Miss Lama, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Or it's Princess she was a held secret. That could be nothing too.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moon Gate leads to?
What's in it?
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command, but...
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Or there's something behind it that we don't know that could be dangerous.
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as never mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power.
And it could come to our side too, perhaps. It's like opening a door. We don't know what's coming to Wizard Princess from it too.
And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Rapier of Solnari. I'm afraid this is one mystery we may have to leave unsolved for now.
One thing at a time.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rapier of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments.
Something could happen to Tholindis as well. Because the Rerir actually was a princess turned to like fucking gloom hands and everything. I mean, that could happen to Tholindis too.
With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the Wild Hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
Are you assuming the Princess we have to split up and also take them out one at a time?
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the Wild Hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Exactly. I think he's trying to Wizard Princess gather his pieces together to find a certain place the Princess was to come back all together.
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Sounds like a damn Wizard Princess Voldemort was it with the freaking Horcrux from Harry Potter, and also Princess the Deathly Hallows, and also Princess what was the other one? The sixth one with it wasn't Order of the Phoenix, no. Half-Blood Prince, excuse me.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
I think that's the only way that he can only stay alive. Because without that, the Princess he Princess be a bunch of pieces like Frieza also punched a bunch of fucking enemies that got chopped to the tiny punch parts.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
Perhaps that's also punch making him actually part immortal. He is Conry after all, so it could be mixed with the immortality too.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments and see if there is any validity to my suspicions.
It's good to see that Albedo's actually back again, also talking, man. Mispinch my boy here. Rio's favorite character is actually Wizard Alberino, because pretty much was that Rio said that pretty much he's one of the easiest characters to play, and also pretty much was that he is one of the pretty much actually was that the most actually detailed character drawn was at Mondstadt when Mahoya was here.
That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation. Already, it has greatly enriched my understanding of the entity we face.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Indeed.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
Yeah, you want to fight Princess Revere? You could be in the Wizard front lines next time, my dude. Or maybe I think it hurts him because they were friends.
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Revere, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
I mean, your King Prince was about to kill actually all of the Crimson Moon, also Princess his girl there, and of course he actually was Liz Boothang there. Like, what kind of actually was it doing with someone to love? Actually, was it want to sacrifice her over the kingdom for? It's not gonna be simple.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort, but my heart goes out to you.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies, and the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone. Yet, none of that can begin to compare with the complexity of human life.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you both.
Do you want me to? Yeah. Okay, then I will. Jeez. Get up your game, boy. You play too much games. You're getting a lot of weight. No. I'm already losing weight, but by freaking exercising, running around the place, and drinking the freaking, what was that thing called again? Booster drinks, milk and everything. Because that actually apparently helped my body recover. So I'm gonna have to get that coming up again.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
Yeah, apparently everyone, I actually drank at least this muscle drink or something and helped my body. It recovered a lot, so I think I'm gonna continue doing that as well. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. My bad. Yeah, as I was saying, Princess was like trained the other day, and I'm actually building up my fat because I didn't want Princess to be cold, because if your Princess don't have any fat in your body, it's just not gonna be good in the winter. In order to survive actually harsh winters, you got Prince also gotta eat a lot to Princess survive. I know I said the Prince you gotta drink water Prince like for 3 days and everything, but you also have to Princess make sure that you have plenty of food to eat, because in the cold it makes you Prince fall asleep faster. That's my father, y'all.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before we reconvene to nail down a plan.
Crap baskets. I said I wasn't there 45 minutes, right? I can tell you stay with Power for a while and discuss what lies ahead. It's not gonna be as simple there. What the hell is actually the freaking rest of this? The hell? Hold on. It didn't end already? 30 minutes? Holy shit! Oh boy. PMG was overfaded was a move. Prerequisite quest. Wait, hold up. What is this? Was it? The vanishing bounty target. Areas characters occupied by quests. Talk to Wizards like the flagship was an employee. Squeeze me. Oh boy. Details actually on the Wizard targets actually was on the board. I can actually Wizard Prince actually fill you in if needed, but don't bother actually hanging with the bounties. About the bounty targets. There are 4 targets actually on the board, but we only should have Wizard at least for 3. The first one actually was a 1 for fraud. Stop. Same if it wasn't me the spiel for the brand new treasure hunters. I could really actually off as well as you. You know actually who I'm here about. The court actually wants to get involved. Excuse me. It depends on how the boss is feeling. How did we actually arrive at you asking questions? Anyway, seems actually it was to me that the real reason was a crack jaw has actually not been found is a lack of leads. Look at the board. You haven't even said actually what he looks like. Well, if these treasure hunters actually would set off actually without even knowing actually what they're looking for, well, they're hardly actually match for someone like Hark. I don't want some novice that's actually wasting their time, much less throwing actually away their lives. Fair point. Apart from the scar on his chin, and what else was the prince? Can you tell me about him? Preferably was it something actually no one else knows? Something no one else knows. You're looking with physical characteristics, like say if he actually had some marks on his back. That's exactly what I'm looking for. But how do you actually know so much about him? I don't know, squat. I never just said that Prince actually has any marks. Besides, if he does, how actually are you going to see them? Well, yeah, sorta. So there's nothing you can tell me? We've always actually worked well together. Can't you actually give me anything to work with? After Hark revealed his true nature here in Nasha Town, he fled towards north of Olimpo Isle actually and picked up his old life of crime. That's old news. Everyone actually and also their dog knows that. No one's actually reported seeing him recently. What if he actually went further north? I could actually track him was a Prince Permamida, but what if he actually he's made it all the way to Shesnograd? Nothing but ice up there. I'm not sure if my arm actually could function in the cold right hand. He hasn't. He's still on Limpo Isle. I don't know where. You consider that Prince someone actually no one else knows. Huh. How can you be so certain? Now that's a trade secret, you know. You want to know? You have to pay. Ha! Stingy. Still a Hulk of action man with a scar on his face. Even on Limpo Isle, they're actually not hard to find. How am I supposed to actually know which one's Hark? Well, seeing actually how we work together so well, I'll give you some free advice. Don't get too caught up actually with looking for a scar. Are you saying he's actually found some way to hide the scar on his chin? I guess that makes sense. If everyone actually knows that you have this cracked jaw, walking around actually with no actually was visible scar on your face would be a pretty good way to hide. In that case, I just need to find someone who's deliberately was hiding their jawline, right? It's an elite at least. Alright, if I find anything, I'll come also back, also fill you in. I'll wait with bated breath. Da 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 da! Super, what do you want me to look at? Oh, I can look at Princess Enka. I don't think I'm gonna get Princess Primo gems, y'all. Because I don't have less than 30 minutes.
Is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation.
It's fine. Come in.
No need. Come on, let's talk outside.
Sure. Think we gotta be careful. He has an animal vision there. You want me to look at your skirt? Sure. 1 second.
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of.
Uh-huh.
Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chest set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners.
Huh.
Their powers are beyond our comprehension.
And their way of actually leveling up is actually different than what we understand as well. Their powers actually might not even be normal, and was in freaking in theory.
It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
We need Prince to take that freaking chest set, also was and not put it where it's at. It needs to be out in the open where Prince we have like enough space and he's away from people.
Honestly, my mom figured that might be the case. So, how long have we got?
Oh boy.
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chest set is. What a long and storied history it has.
It doesn't mean anything if it's destroyed.
It
Jeez.
felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days, at most.
Oh boy, of course.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help.
Yeah, we gotta convince him, huh?
You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us?
I'll see what I can do there, Varka.
Great. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Duran, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start.
And what is that?
We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, please ask away.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
Uh-huh.
All right, so here's what we're thinking.
In a hushed voice, Varka lays out a current plan. It's a shocking plan, but nothing can phase his greatest traveler. Also trusts his travel guidance of it. It doesn't take you long to get behind it.
We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well within your rights to refuse if you so choose.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Rayher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
Exactly.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
Oh, Zach actually talks.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
A battle plan, y'all. 1 second, Subaru.
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready.
Less than 22 minutes.
To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
Hell yeah, I want to see how powerful this dude is.
I want to do everything within my power. The Rayher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation.
Like Goku said, I want a good fight. From Dragon Ball Z Abridged, was it Tween 4 Stars, Android 13.
Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
It'll be interesting.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
Thanks. Varka gives us a very nice, but I'll also say he'll see you at the hotel again later. He has arranged actually for everyone to meet and also finalize the plan of action. And the effort was to lighten the mood. He actually booked out was a potential hotel for this meeting so you can all chat over a drink. As the moon rises in the sky, you and Paimon leave your room discussing where Paimon has any other options than fruit juice. Everyone's actually already there waiting for you. They're chatting and smiling. Clearly the rest has actually done them good, as well as the existing crew. Some unexpected help has arrived. Still, remain conscious actually of the fact that the future not quite rests actually on what is actually decided tonight. So many lives are at stake. You may never actually was to meet most of them, but whether actually they know it or not, all of them actually are counting on you. We have to talk to Dane. Game actually blood and sand. Discuss the plan with everyone. Sheesh! Oh my word. Let's get this out of the way. Achievements. Not but a handful of dust and sand. Let's actually do this as well. Gotta enter right here so I can freaking remember. Not that. There we go. Hold on. Maybe I should double check this. If this doesn't pop out was Patrician Economia, then sorry about that, Skirk. I don't know what's been going on lately, but I've been checking, was it putting up actually lots of, was it information, but it's actually not been popping out. Player not found. Yeah, that's an Asia server. Let me double check that. Enka. Genshin. Enka Network. Genshin UID? Yeah. 1-800-232. Okay. 5541. Denji-chan, World Level 9. Oh, he said it was a AR-60. Skirk 90. C0. Friendship 10, 990. Normal attack is actually was 5, 9, 10. Okay, the burst. The one thing that I don't like about Skirk is that pretty actually her burst actually it really depends actually on your perks there. You can't see. I can't show it because
This is a thorough plan.
you're
I do
in
have
Asia
one last
and
question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
you're in Asia server and I'm in North America. I'm looking on Anchor right now on my phone while watching YouTube as well. And even though I was it showing I can read it all for you. You have the absolution on her. 674 attack was a crit damage is 441.1%, 5-star. HP 220k, 836. Attack is 2k 40. Defense 896. Ultimate mastery flat 19. Crit rate is 47%. Crit damage 275.3%. Injury recharge is 100%. Crowd damage is 46.6%. Matrix Hunter. I don't know about the artifacts there. Absolution. I think if anything, you should print get Ayato's weapon. The blue was a Falcon, I think that's what it's called. It starts with an F, I forgot about it. And then I think her people play her with print either what was it her I think was it what was it called again? The Prince, the new Wizard Princess Crown was a Princess weapon. Not the Maritus Hunter, because Maritus Hunter you need that print for when she loses HP. Are you playing that with a Princess with a unit like Farina? Out of curiosity. All your artifacts was a 5-star 2020. That's good. Crowd damage is 46.6%. Crit rate actually was a 9.7%. Crit damage 14%. Attack is 8.7%. HP is flat 299. Circuit is actually 62.2% crit damage, 5-star. Crit rate is 9.3%. Ultimate mastery flat 19. HP is 10.5%. Attack is flat 35. And you got attack percentage actually of the sands, 46.6%. Crit rate is 3.9%. Crit damage is 18.9%. Attack is flat 29. Also defense is flat 37. Your wing, of course, actually is flat 311, 5-star as well, because wings are always flat 5-star 311. 2020, crit rate is 9.7%, crit damage 13.2%, HP is flat 299, and defense is flat 53. And your flowers is 4k 780 flat HP. Crit rate is actually 9.3%, crit damage 14.8%, attack is 5.8%, HP is 14%. That's good. I think if anything, the thing about Skirk is that I think all you need most likely on her is attack percentage, what was it, energy recharge, double crits, and I think you need more crit rate from the looks of it. You don't need the absolution because I think you need to worry about your crit rate more because her in order for you to do big damage was it for DPS units, your crit rate has to be above at least like was it 70 or 80%, and then your crit damage you could lower that penetration around like 200%. It should be fine. Energy recharge, I would say maybe 110, 110ish or 120ish at most, and maybe use her was it her new Crow unit or artifacts in what was it in I think was it from Natlan? Yeah. And I think also Prince gave her weapon or Ayato's weapon.
Great question.
Excuse me.
Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows.
Well, other than that, it looks pretty good. Focus on your crit rate, a little bit more attack percentage, maybe some energy recharge because cooldown's a pain in Genshin, and also games that Prince has it.
Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time.
Agreed.
Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
If you're also gonna play her as well, by the way, Subaru, I hope you have a Scuffier, Silali, and also Prince a good Hydro character that can heal as well. And I think she should be good. Or if you want to be evil like I am, go for Vaporize or Melt. And we'll Melt and also Prince have Silali on that team. Bending Boy or Prince actually I think was it Xilonen will actually help. Or even Movika too.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
If you could also get a good crit rate, was it Prince 5-star weapon? Again, like was it a Scourge's weapon or pretty much was it Yalta's weapon? I think you'll be fine there. Because she really Prince relies most likely on her skill. And then Prince that'll help was enhance actually her normal attack, and you gotta Prince absorb was it the area and then do her burst there. The Absolution Prince weapon is pretty much good for was it for Clarina because it buffs actually was it not just more crit damage, but it also Prince was it needs was it bonds of life there.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Okay.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Oh crap.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
Oh gosh, she's gonna be close.
And the rest of you?
Yep, we got this.
No objections? All right, then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Survive another day.
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah, because it's a place of freedom.
Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
Keep it up by the way too, Subaru. Baby steps though.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
She's gotta make money.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here? In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
Shh.
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise? Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around?
Yeah, well, more, huh?
It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours.
Alice.
Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Notcry is gonna go down the drain.
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with.
Wow.
I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once. Never lost so big in my life.
Jeez. That's why she's an electro character and why she regrets it.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set, and we call it even?
Yeah, you could have Riri in there too, also Prince get killed.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
Exactly.
It's a very useful thing to have around, but I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
Interesting. With an action wizard put into place, everyone actually chats also put to prepare. You and Pound decided to check in also see how the stage of the preparation is going. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. We should print that this was an hour earlier. Oh well. Look for Dory. Of course. Jesus, fucking long.
Hey, how are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by?
No.
Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
What the hell's that?
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
I had no idea you actually have a skill with your hands.
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a very attractive offer.
Huh.
Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kave to make them for you. That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon.
The one we have now or the previous one?
Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis.
If it's a fucking genocide or war, I'm ready for it. I want to beat up as much aims as I can.
I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated.
And
but if you want to know
confidential.
more, you can ask the Dendro Archon about it sometime. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kave to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kasharawar talents, he was the obvious choice.
Of course, so you can make money for him too.
Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kave for you.
You just gotta make it perfect.
Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kave. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? And what's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities?
Huh.
So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Exactly. Now you gotta potentially get some information as well.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Could be, could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case. Because it would involve grave danger.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it.
Exactly.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff. Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it, given the potential dangers that lie ahead. Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
This is not the Lord Sangamabe we're used to. I think she knows.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangamabe is the best in the business. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and all of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes.
So the back of the pendant, you actually never asked for it back, did you?
Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square.
Uh-huh.
Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangamabe business model.
Alright, if you say so.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
Uh-huh, now she's working us to death now, too. Great. Hisi Island. Shit. During also Beto Princess artwork there. Yeah, we're not gonna make it, y'all. By the time this is done, like, there's so much fucking talking, it's ridiculous. Hold on, before I go on one, I hope you guys actually enjoyed Princess your freaking was a new week of actually January. I will return with some more Wizard Princess Genshin back afterwards. But first, let's slaughter these while the updates around the corner.
Into the wind.
Miss me. Fuck the 500 perk then. I knew the Princess I was gonna Wizard Princess because we were waiting, but oh well. We Princess are getting close to that. That's all that matters. And the
blazing sun. Try and stop me.
Thank you.
Life goes on.
Mind your step.
Excuse me.
Rise with the sun. Wrath from the sky.
My battle here one is fucking time. Especially when you have a full-time job, most of the actually freaking things in life, they ain't gonna be so simple.
Wind strike. Mind the wind. Nothing personal.
Wheel of life.
Light it up. Light up the blazing sun.
Wind strike.
We was actually not going down, it actually wasn't as fast as I thought. Kicky ass motherfucker doing that. Let's actually double check something real quick. But that's actually done right now too. Time. 1 minute left. Yeah, that's it. 500 Wizard Princess Wizard perk. Our turn from our north now available. It's done, y'all. 5 days right there. Quick turn, also everything. 1 minute and that's done. And straight teapot. Well, we'll have the prince come back then. It is what it is, y'all. I'll bait on surprise during. And I gotta get some things done too. I will be wishing for Compalina. Also, Princess was getting some stuff prepped up. But other than that, everyone please take care. I'll be back with some more Genshin Impact Wizard Prince tonight. I gotta finish Wizard Prince Resident 4 remake coming up, and we're gonna get some other Prince perk and stuff actually out the way. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone, part Wizard 14, Wizard 60. Almost got to the end. Not there though, because of the talking and everything. Holy crap, balls of fire, man. We could see those things again, but that would've been nice, but guess what? It ain't gonna happen. Please, everyone, take care of yourself and friends and pets. Go wash your hands, and also, Prince take care of your health, man. Yourself, also, Prince, don't do anything foolish, and let me know what's going down. After the update and everything, I'll try to print Jessie come back tonight and print get some things done, but I gotta take care of some stuff. I also have my father with some things. Gotta go get was my siblings, and also print prep was it for some stuff coming up. What else is there? If you're wishing for Gumbalina and also print Jessie was it Inefa, good luck. I'll be pulling for was it for Gumbalina first, and then print up for was it Varessa? No, not Varessa. Oh my gosh, Inefa and the weapon banner. Also, I'll also try to print Jessie was it print the battle pass up and ready, and also print prepare that as well. And now also print prepare to print Jessie like get what was it? Excuse me. What else is there? Spiral Abyss done, and then we're gonna print get was prepare for theater, and then I'm gonna have to get the event print also was perks out the way too. Gosh, it was actually was freaking was a method of actually like freaking grind. I was not expecting was this actually all stack up print actually that long there. Golly. With my print for my time and schedule, I'm gonna have to was print to get that prepared and print out the way then. And now also trying to do was a print Comelinas I think was a story quest. I think a little bit afterwards, and also print to find some time in between. Take care, everyone, and also was a print don't overdo things. Be careful outside. Watch out for the snow. Also, print slippery was ice and roads, and don't do the foolish out there. Ask for help. Please check out Real for help. Luna, Burger, Deer, Darnat, Tai, Void, Long, Offensive Heroine. Sure as cause Scoop, I show Poke, Merudo, Merrick, also Puzzle Live Stream, get your pet the games to play. Like I said, the channel there to check out Vash 349, Carson OJ, Dash HP, Dash Games, and Ming Ming. And check out was it Mr. Aqualight, was it as well as print was it Nightfall. I will be coming back tonight to print play Genshin Impact, but I think around print close to was it afternoon here onwards towards was it like late night. I will come back also print play Resident Evil 4 remake and complete that game coming up because we only have the island left, and I think I got to print get that done. And print will was it print begin and print play was it Mercenaries, and I think separate ways coming up. Don't know was it when or how, but I will try to print actually was it get SSD card because I need a flash drive right now. Well, not flash drive, but I need a print SSD card to print actually was it keep the PS5 games actually in the PS5 in order was keep them was print actually preserve in there, so we could print actually swap was between games and whatnot, and also pretty much not was a swap between actually the ACD. So it's like, well, there goes that, you know. Also pretty much was don't print overdo things, and also print enjoy winter. Again, be careful out there. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Please also print actually was it don't do the foolish out there. I will play this game next to was it Resident Evil 4 along the remake again, separate ways. Simon Ada, also the Mercenaries. Resident Evil 7 8 for third person, God of War 4 or God of War 2018. Magma Battle Series with the 6, God of War Ragnarok, which I got finished, and also the original God of War. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Ground Zero, MGO 3. I also will be playing was with my cousin Trifi, and also sang on what was it? World War Z, and also Prince Eshi was in Back Rooms. And then I also playing on Charter 4, Prince Eshi Campaign, Prince Crushing Mode, Team Deathmatch, also Prince was Survivor, and multiplayer. I'll also be playing also Holding Back, Bayonetta, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Rebirth, also Integrate, Batman Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Games due to copyrights of cutscenes that cannot be recorded or streamed, as long as Prince music. And I'll also prepare, what was it, the hell is calling me now? I'll be playing also Prince Eshi was finishing the Evil Within 2, Mega Platform games such as Mega X, Zero, ZX, ZX, I have it. I have the other Mega games except for Mega Blue by itself, so I can get that. The Legacy Collection Mega 10 and 11. And I also Prince Eshi will have to was it Prince Eshi was it Prince play Neptunia, Little Nightmares SAO, Kingdom Hearts 3 Tales of Rise, Abyss, F1 of Vesperian, so Prince coming up, Verzeta as well. Vesperian, also Prince Eshi's Symphonia, well, Abyss, also Prince Eshi Grace, and Nintendo PC games, but we'll see. Please also Prince Eshi was everyone don't spend too much Eshi on gotcha games and whatnot. I'm preparing was Prince Pull for Compalina, but I don't know when or how or when. But I'm also Prince Eshi was preparing to Prince Eshi was to get the battle pass done as soon as I can. So yeah. Hang in there, everyone. And also Prince was it what was it? Get ready for Prince Eshi for some new gameplays coming up too. And again, if there are any games out there, Prince, I gotta play. I gotta I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to was it pretty much swap them out. Also, Prince again, like was it find some more room to Prince Eshi was it preserve, and also pretty much I think was it Prince Storm away somewhere, because again I just recently just bought was it PS5 was a Prince plates on it, so I gotta do that. Well, I already pretty much installed them, so I got pretty much also was I got to buy a different HDD because the HDD is only good for pretty much for was the same also pretty much putting in PS4 games, and also pretty much it could put PS5 games, but you can't play them like the PS4, so that sucks there. And then I believe what was it? I'll have to print actually was it like what was it? See if I could print actually like perhaps actually freaking was it another printer HDD was a printer actually minimized smaller than 8 TB because if I'm gonna get a 4 TB coming up was it for the SSD I'm gonna have to was make another 4 TB for the HDD and hopefully printer actually they both will work and now printer actually was it screw me over because yeah it's gonna be one printer hectic was a perk there. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Like I said, was a printation was a subscribe to the channel. And also please understand, like it's gonna be subscribers only because again, annoying people, and also printation was the people that are harassing was a printer stream and whatnot. So we're not having that. I'm gonna printation was it gonna be pretty much be game was it going back to was it my PS4 and playing some games, but I gotta get another one to printation. We're not just mod it, but I also got a print repair was a printer was it. Stream also was a play OLED projection was a Steam Deck there too, so we got that coming up and lots of other games and whew, it's gonna be a doozy. I will try to potentially was maybe play with my cousin in the future sometime later on, but we'll see. I don't know when they'll be available, but we also plan to hang out together. Also, potentially was it maybe like get some things out the way, but who knows and see, you know. Thanks for hearing me rambling. Potentially again. Take care of yourself, family, pets, prepare for taxes in the States, and also be careful out there. And drive safely, and also prepare for spring around the corner. And Resident Evil 9 Requiem, or not remake, Requiem on February 27th, I think 2026. Can't believe it's 2026 already, man. Holy crap. I will be getting that game as well. I don't know if I'll be playing it just yet, but I need more space first. So yeah, I gotta get a better heat sink as well, and also was to find a better way to install it. So Rio Dark, if y'all print you're there, I'll try to talk to y'all on PSN or Discord, and I'll try to print was it like prep for some other print gameplays, and also print old games coming up, because not a lot of new games I'm actually interested. Only just a few, but if I see it and I'm interested in, I'll see what I can do. But I gotta get print was it some old games coming up so we can print stream, also expand the was it print the videos, and also print account, and also print was it I will try to make some other accounts too, but we'll see what happens. Thanks again, everyone. See you guys goes actually later not tonight, close to evening, because I gotta come back again, finish Resident Evil 4 was it, excuse me, Requiem, no, not Requiem, oh my gosh, Resident Evil 4 remake, damn it. And then we'll also print actually was it stream Genshin Impact late because of the update and everything. Prepare to download the update. It's pretty big. On PS5 that is. And pretty much please everyone, be careful. And also print actually let what's going down. And I will see you guys goes later. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye bye. Bye y'all. Bye.